Hello everyone and happy August. So it's back to school time for most kids, and so our safety message this month is going to be around school bus safety. My name is Taylor Kern. I'm the Human Resource Generalist for Delta Companies, and as a mom of two, I think this topic is really important to discuss. So this morning I have Officer Sammut here with us today with the Cape Girardeau Police Department, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about the safety on the roads and the road rules for school bus safety. Officer Sammut, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where's your hometown? How long have you been in the police force?
I've been a police officer for 11 years. I've been at Cape PD about 1 3/4 years. I work in the traffic unit primarily. I finished high school in Jackson and lived in the area ever since.
Okay, wonderful. So can you talk to us a little bit about rules of the road when encountering a school bus?
The big thing is if they turn their yellow flashers on and start slowing down, that means that they're getting ready to start offloading or picking up children. And then after the yellow lights, you're going to see the red lights and the stop signs. And the big thing is when you see that, you need to respect those signs and stop no matter which way you're going. If you're behind them going the same direction or you're coming towards them going the opposing direction, you need to stop and wait until they've completed that, shut their lights off, and close those stop signs back to normal before you proceed.
Okay. What would you say would be a good distance to stop once you start seeing that slow down?
Honestly, as much distance as possible. Distance is your friend. I would say, 2-3 car lengths before you get to the bus. Obviously, you don't want to be stopped right next to them because you've gone too far at that point.
Okay. So how do I know, as a person on the road, when it's okay to proceed?
Typically, after they're done, they'll turn the lights off, they'll shut the stop signs, and the little yellow arm in the front of the bus will close in. And once all those things have closed in and are turned off, that would be the appropriate time to proceed.
Okay. Now, one question that we had was, what happens if the school bus is on the other side of the highway? What are the precautions we have to take with that?
If it's on a divided highway, you're not required to stop. So if there's some sort of concrete barrier, something like that. But any other roadway, a side street, a street like Mount Auburn, you're still required to stop on both directions because it's not divided. There's no median, there's no divider of any kind.
Okay, that's a great tip. So we have to ask, what happens if you do not obey that law?
If you don't obey that law and we observe it, you're going to get a ticket. That's one of the violations that I personally don't give warnings for, and I don't know too many officers who do. It's also something that if a citizen or a bus driver takes a video, takes a picture, or comes in and fills out a complaint, you can be issued a ticket based on what they saw, and they would just have to simply come into court. So if they come in and fill out a complaint and are willing to testify, you could be charged that way too.
Okay. Any final tips that you have for keeping the kids safe during the school time?
Just pay attention, drive a little slower, especially in the mornings and the afternoons when they're coming and going, and always wear your safety belt, because that's the one thing that keeps you inside that vehicle and protects you.
Wonderful. Well, Officer Sammut today has given us some great tips. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your service and protecting us every day, especially our children.
Thank you.
Thank you.